Hi guys, thanks for joining me. Today I want to do a tutorial on how you can do box braids on your natural hair all by yourself. Now, as you can see, I've already clearly started doing them. I'm about a quarter of the way in, but I figured there was no point in starting to film doing them when I was doing it at the back, because it's really hard to get round to the back, so I thought it would be even harder to film. So I thought I'd wait till I got round to the side bits, so then it'll be easier to show you and explain to you exactly how you can do it. And so now it's time to show you, and let's get started. Okay, so what are you going to need? First of all, you're going to need the actual hair extensions. I'm using the Expression synthetic hair. It's £2 a bag as well, £1.99 bargain. I've got shades 8 there and shade 33. So basically it's a really dark brown and then a lighter brown. You can't really see it in this video, but it just gives a really subtle highlighted look. You'll need a comb to section your hair into rows. You will need some scissors just to cut the hair as you're doing it. You will need a couple of hair bands to tie your hair up out the way, and you'll also need a hair clip to help clip back the hair when you've sectioned it. And in this glass I've actually got some water mixed with conditioner. I'll show you later why I use that. And that's it, that's all we're going to need, so now we can get started. Okay, so first things first, I just want to show you how I cut the hair and how I section it. So I'm just going to open a packet. Altogether I've bought 8 packets, but I'm 100% sure I'm not going to use 8 packets, but I just bought it to be safe. These are £2 a bag as well, so it's a bargain. So as you can see, look, that is super long. Yep, so what I do is I carefully unravel it, like so. Just snip away the bubble, the hairband, plastic hairband that's in the middle. I don't need that. Snip, snip. And then where it's in, where you can see where my finger is in the middle, I just, oh shit, I just dropped my scissors. Okay, so I just get my scissors and I just, these are really sharp scissors by the way. It's handy to have really sharp scissors because you can do this on one. You just cut through the hair. And there you go, now my hair's good to go. So all I need to do is section my hair. I normally section about 10 pieces at once, line them up, and then I can just bam them in my hair like straight away. So let me show you how I section the hair. So for the width of my hair that I'm doing, I'm not actually doing overly thick box braids because I don't like mine too thick. I know a lot of you people like to do them really thick. For me, I've gone for, I'd say this is medium thickness. So for that amount, I just get about this much hair, and then just really gently I separate it. Because it's a synthetic hair, it will get tangled really easily, so be really careful when you're handling it. So let me just hang this up out the way, and then what I do, as you can see at the end, it's like a really blunt cut, isn't it? Now, when I actually do the braid, as you can see, they go thinner at the bottom. So what I have to do is I then get my hair and I split it in two, and then I put it back together. But when I'm putting it back together, I'm not putting it back in the same place. I'm sort of moving it down a bit. So then that way, can you see? It gives a tapered look at the end. It goes thinner at the end. So I'll show you again. I'm pulling it apart and then I'm putting them back together, but not putting them back together where I started. I'm moving them down a bit, and then that way it gives the tapered effect. Now then what I do is I'm going to section my hair. So I'll do this side because it's easier. I'm going to get my comb. You can use this bit or this bit, whichever is easiest for you. Just section my hair. So basically this is going to be in two that I'm sectioning this bit, because I've only got enough here for 2 bits of hair. Hold on. Can you see? And then I'm just going to get my hairpin my hair clip and clip this bit out of the way. So I've got one bit here ready to go. And then it's as simple as that. It's time to put the braid in. Now, I know a lot of people, they actually do this with their hair. Yeah, that might look familiar to you. I don't do that. I keep them together like this, just because that's my preference. And then all I do is I simply, let me just try and show, I get my hair, and then I'm getting the synthetic hair and I'm placing it over, so my natural hair's in the middle. Then I've got my hair, I don't know how to explain it, then I've got my hair in the middle, so it's like that. Then with the left side, I'm simply going to get it and then pull it all the way round. So now it's like my hair's in the middle of a knot. And then all I simply do is then start to plait my hair down. So I've got 3 strands with my natural hair in the middle basically, and then I'm just doing a normal plait. And then the reason why I've got the water and conditioner is I just like to wet my fingers, and then with the conditioner being in there, it gives it quite a good slip and it makes me be able to braid faster. Now I make sure that when I'm at the top, I'm really focusing on doing the braid really quite tight. I need to stand closer, sorry. I need to focus on doing the braid really tight because I want to make sure that my natural hair is tucked in the plait and I don't want any of it to be sticking out. So that's what I'm doing now. And then, I think this is really crap light and I'm really sorry. And then when I get towards the end of my natural hair, I know my natural hair is completely plaited in now, I'll get some more of my water, wet my fingers, and then I can just go super fast. Now obviously when you're plaiting you have to be careful because the hair does get tangled, so if it does get tangled like this, you just pull it apart really gently. See, that was me showing off and now it's got tangled. So there you go. Pull it apart, do not tug on it because you'll get it in a knot. And then you just keep plaiting. Now what I actually tend to do is when I'm like halfway down, because I'm doing a really long braid, I just clamp it in my teeth because it hurts my arms. Clamp it in my teeth and then keep plaiting. Getting in a knot. And then when I'm getting to the bottom, I just make sure I plait it extra tight again so I don't get any flyaway bits. Also because I don't want it to unravel at the end as well. So just doing it really tightly at the end. And there we have one box braid. Now because I'm a perfectionist, what I like to do is I then get my finger and I pull it up the way so then you can see any sticky out bits. Can you see? Can you see the sticky out bits? I then get my scissors and I just trim them. Trim any flyaway bits. Because I want it to look as neat as possible. And that's me finished. Now as you can see, it just automatically just stays together. However, you do need to seal the ends because eventually they will unravel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 2 methods of how you can seal the end of your box braids in this video. So first of all, I'm just going to show you method number 1. Now this method isn't the most popular method, it's a quick and easy method, but you do have to take extreme care when you're doing this method. So basically you're going to seal your box braid with your hair straighteners. So I've got them turned on and I'm just waiting for them to warm up a little bit. and then all you do is you simply do not, make sure you don't do this where your natural hair finishes and the hair extension on, because the hair will melt into your natural hair and you'll fuck up your hair. So make sure you only do it at the bottom, and all you're doing is you clamp the hair in the middle really lightly. Don't clamp all the way down because it's a synthetic hair, so all that will happen is the hair will just melt and snap and fall off. So really, really lightly, all you do is you just pull it over, and it sort of melts the hair, twist it at the end, and there you go. You've sealed your braid. Still looks lovely, doesn't look melted or anything, but you've sealed it. That's not coming apart. So that's one quick way of sealing your hair, and keep watching and I will show you towards the end the other way how you can seal your braids. So here we have the finished results. I'm just going to show you really, really quickly because I'm really, really tired. I've been at it all day, so there you go. Let's turn around and show you. I'm overly happy with these, I've got to say. Oh, my head's really tender. So first of all I need to quickly show you is how to seal them the second way. So all you need is some boiling water in a jug. Be very, very careful that you don't spill it all over yourself. And then all you need to do is just dip the ends in the water. Now you only need to do this for like 2 or 3 minutes, but for the sake of this video I'm not going to just stand here with it in for 2 or 3 minutes. So that's what you're going to do, that's what you need to do. I'll do it properly once I've finished this tutorial, once I've stopped filming. And then you just dry it off. So 2 or 3 minutes, keep each side in, making sure that you've got all the ends in the water, and that just basically seals the ends of your hair, because obviously with this synthetic hair it will unravel if you don't seal them. And then, by the way, I've got it clipped out the way because it's because it's newly done. Sorry, I can't even talk, I'm so tired. Because it's newly done, it's like really tender on my scalp, and I always find like it doesn't hang how I want it to when I first get it done. It sort of just falls over my face, and that's why I've just clipped it out the way. So I'm actually going to have it clipped out my face for a couple of days, for about 3 days, until it loosens up a little bit, and then I can style it how I want and flick it how I want. And then also, to ease the tenderness of the scalp, I'm going to be using the Palmer's Coconut Oil Strong Root Spray. This is a godsend. Basically it has pure coconut oil in it, and then it has eucalyptus in it as well. If any of you have used this before, you'll know what it feels like when you put it on. As soon as you spray it on your scalp, it just feels like heaven. Trust me, buy it. It's really, really good for your scalp. And that's it really. So I hope you've enjoyed my tutorial. I hope you found it easy to follow, and you'll be able to go away and try the box braids for yourself. In the total I used 4 bags. So I didn't even use the whole 8, I used half. So in total this hairstyle cost me £8. Happy. Feel free to ask any questions. If you have any questions about this, just drop a comment below and I'll definitely get back to you. And I'll see you soon for more tutorials, and no doubt I'll be featuring my box braids again anytime soon. And I'll see you all soon. Thank you, bye.